That movie sucked.
I kind of liked it.
Movie Night Crew Network.
The way he said my name sent a chill down my back. Nobody called me Perseus except those who knew my true identity. Friends and enemies. What did Tyson said? They smell funny. Monsters. All around Matt Sloan, the visitors were growing in size. They were no longer kids. They were 8-foot-tall giants with wild eyes, pointy teeth, and hairy arms tattooed with snakes, and hula women, and Valentine hearts. Welcome to Of the Eldest Gods, where we discuss Rick Riordan's role as our godly parent.
I'm Taylor from Cabin 6.
And I'm Charlie from Cabin 13. And in this chapter, we learn that Annabeth is actually Edward Cullen, because she watched Percy. She was stalking him. I don't know if she was watching him while he slept, but, kinda seems like maybe.
I'm doing, the my eyes are almost shut glare at Charlie, because how dare you compare Annabeth to Edward Cullen?
Because that was my thoughts. That was my thought.
You bitch.
Why, thank you. That's actually my true name.
Oh, okay. Names have power, I just wanted to put in a plug again for our Patreon up here at the top of the episode. I promise I won't mention it at the beginning of every episode. Just kidding, I might. I don't know. We'll see. I'm bad at making decisions. Now I'm worried about it. Anyhow, go support us on Patreon. Join our Discord. That's all that matters to me right now. I would like friends.
Taylor doesn't have enough friends. Please be her friend. I, on the other hand, have Taylor, and I think that's enough.
I am enough enough. 15 people. It's my split personalities, isn't it? I'm a different person every time you talk to me. It's fine.
I'm also trying to say that you're wonderful, so...
Yeah. A kid yesterday called me a grandpa, so,
Well, I mean, you are. You contain multitudes. Yeah. Didn't you realize this?
I love working with kids. Okay, this week we are... Oh, what's the name of the chapter? I play Dodgeball with Cannibals. Are they actually cannibals if they're not actual people?
No. We'll get to that. Do we need to talk about cannibals?
Yeah, what's the definition of a cannibal? Okay, before I read the recap, I have to tell you my cannibal story.
Oh god, no.
One day I was in downtown State College with my two younger sisters. We were at this time 11 and 10. We're sitting in this park when these 4 or 5 high schoolers come up and start having a conversation about how when they die, they want their friends to eat them, and it would technically be vegan because they gave permission for them to be eaten. I thought my sister was gonna cry. So if you're a vegan, please explain to me if that's how veganism works.
Is that how that works? If the animal gives you consent?
So that's my cannibalism story. Okay. Okay, back to finals for another second chapter of a book, because didn't we just do that? Man, I could even pass there. Let's totally allow Lord of the Flies to happen. What could go wrong? Good guy Percy is being a genuinely good guy to the school's community project Tyson. I have thoughts about that. I'm so proud of him, though. Cut to Dodgeball when Nancy Boba Fett's replacement has teamed up with super crazy-ass monsters without knowing it. Good thing Tyson can somehow catch metal fireballs. Out of the air comes best girl Annabeth to save the day. Somehow Percy is blamed. What the actual fuck? Time to blast.
Oh my goodness.
My summaries amuse me.
Yeah. Taylor, I've just missed you. I've missed this. That's all I have to say.
I've missed you too, bud. I have a special type of humor.
Yeah. Why the fuck are we this week?
Oh, we have a where the fuck and the why the fuck.
We're not, like, in the ether. This is so great.
Yeah. We're not in Flora York like we were last week. We're just in Lower Manhattan. We're, like, specifically in Tribeca, which I found out actually stands for something. And is not just...
I didn't know this!
It stands for Triangle Below Canal Street. And it's not even actually a triangle, it's more of a quadrilateral.
It's a lie. It's all a lie.
It could be because it's made out of 4 streets. Canal Street, West Street, Broadway, and Chambers Street. They're actually trying to extend it, though, so we'll see how that goes. And, like, I love New York City because a lot of it used to be fucking farmland. And even up until into the 1900s, there were just fucking pigs just everywhere. And this is, like, an area where that was a big thing, and it's hilarious. It's a big area now for, like, artists and actors and, you know, the hipster types. And now has the Tribeca Film Festival, which was in response to 9/11, which I didn't actually know that. Because the neighborhood is very close to where the World Trade Centers were, well, I guess also are now. Yeah. So that's just... It just... I understood that Soho and NoHo were, like, south of Houston Street. That makes sense. But I'm looking at these other neighborhoods. I've never heard of it being called Nolita. It's north of Little Italy. Nomad, north of Madison Square. My favorite is Dumbo, down under the Manhattan Bridge overpass. What the heck? How are these actually popular in New York City? Please, someone tell me. What the heck? I know NoHo and Soho, but what about these other ones? Please send help.
Oh my god.
Please. Ugh. I mean, it also makes sense that this school that he's going to is in Tribeca, considering, like, it's very hippie sort of thing. I'd say it belongs there.
The real question is, would you ever want to teach there, Taylor?
Well, let's see. Looking at police and crime. The precinct that it's located in ranked 63rd safest out of 69 patrol areas.
69. Nice.
The number of crimes is low, but the residential population is also low, so, you know...
Yikes. Okay.
I'm not a fan of... Although, I can't say anything not Lewisburg. Lewisburg's fine. Pittsburgh is a problem right now. There's just... everyone's getting shot, so... You know. It is what it is. So yeah, we're in Tribeca. I'm still mad that it actually stands for something. Why the fuck? Okay. Lord of the Flies.
Wait. Okay, I was right. Sorry, I just wanted to... I was like, Tribeca, isn't that where Wizards of Waverly Place kind of takes place? Yes, okay. Yeah. I was right. Anyway, continue.
Okay, Lord of the Flies. First off, no child should ever read Lord of the Flies. What the heck? This book is literally about kids killing each other.
Yeah.
This book is about natural social orders that come about because humans are dumb, but with children. It's like Survivor, if there weren't extra supports. And they were children.
Yeah.
So please explain to me why this teacher let them recreate it.
I don't know. If I'm so correct, mad. I believe this is the book that my friend Kyla has, like, she made, like, a whole PowerPoint of, like, just why the hell do we read this?
I don't even know. My brain breaks every time I hear about Lord of the Flies. I didn't read it in school. I read it a couple years ago for quote-unquote fun. It was more I wanted to see what it was. So it was written in 1954. So that's already, like, a flagging point. 54. And its genre is called allegorical novel. So that's your other flagging point. What the hell? He just asks his wife, would it be a good idea if I wrote about children on an island? Children who behave in the way children would really behave. I would, hope that children wouldn't, kill each other. But, I'm probably too naive.
But
yeah. And it's, consistently put on these most influential novels lists. I'm yeah, for terrifying generations of children. And, reference to the movie night crew who covered Misery, by the time you're listening to this a few weeks ago, is a thing in that. I don't know, I've never actually seen the movie, but apparently it's a thing in that. Why? Why does this exist, William Golding? Why?
And that has been Taylor's first rant of the episode.
This man lives for another 40 years. I feel like he should have had some comeuppance about this book. He doesn't. It's his first book, too!
Oh, that's how you know it's a piece of shit.
He had a book of poems in 1934, and then his first, novel is this goddamn thing. I'm so stressed.
Taylor, are you gonna be okay?
No, I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Do you want to talk about something happier?
What teacher? What school system is this? Yeah, let's talk about fucking cannibalism, I guess. Or we can talk about the actual monsters. Either's happier than... I'm surprised they didn't imply that the children would eat each other.
Oh my god. I'm so worried.
Rant over for now.
For now. I know there will be more rants to come in this episode. Anything to do with the school system.
I was gonna say, assume anytime we're in the school, there's gonna be issues I have.
Yeah. Oops. Okay, so, for this week's In Case You Missed It, yeah, I just decided that apparently we need to talk about human cannibalism.
I need to know if it's vegan.
I don't know if we're gonna find out that information on here, but...
Welp.
We'll see. Well, I do want to focus on the, Myths, Legends, and Folklore section on here, because that's what I talk about.
Hey.
I do love that, fairy tales are in here, because, Hansel and Gretel, Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga!
Love her. She's the best chaotic neutral. Wonderful. And I love how it's a number of stories in Greek mythology involve cannibalism. Hey, look, there's Cronus, and there's Tantalus, who might be important someday. Who knows?
Tantalus.
We'll see. Yeah, people eating people. Why the fuck?
I didn't ever think about the Wendigo.
The Wendigo?
Oh, is that how you say it?
I've only ever heard it pronounced Wendigo.
Oh, I've heard it pronounced both ways, but I'll go with Wendigo.
Wendigo?
That sounds better.
Okay.
I don't know, I'm normally wrong. That's just how it goes.
I'm usually the wrong one, so... What does it say here? Okay, so it's a cannibalistic spirit, would possess humans. Oh, or people could transform into it. Okay. Huh.
It's the Algonquin legend to tell people not to eat other people.
Yeah.
Because apparently we needed legends about that to keep people from eating other people. I just have so many questions.
Okay, humanity has always been fucked up. I think that's the answer to the question. Yeah.
Look. Oh, we could mention cannibalism in the U.S. with the Donner Party.
Okay, what? What?
This is you've never heard of the Donner Party?
My dude.
So this is
I don't know things.
So this is when everybody's moving out west. The gold rush and all that shit. I forget what year it happens. Actually, I'll look that up. Between 1846 and 1847. Essentially, there's this large group of people who get stuck up in the Sierra Nevada range. Basically, you weren't supposed to go this way because you were going to get trapped up in the fucking Sierra Nevada range. And by the middle of February, they get stuck in about early November. Only 48 out of 87 people survived, and it's said that, unfortunately, people were eaten to survive.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, the Donner Party.
I don't know enough about cannibalism. I just know it is definitely a thing in, like, a lot of stories. Usually not happy ones. Like, usually somebody eats somebody and then they get punished because that's not great. Don't do that.
I mean, I would hope somebody got punished.
Yeah, usually it's a monster or some fucked up person like Tantalus. He didn't technically eat people. He made other people eat people.
Naturally.
Yeah, it's not great. I don't really want to talk more about cannibalism because I don't think I have anything more to say there other than don't do it, folks. Just
maybe don't eat other humans, even if they say you can eat them because it's theoretically vegan. Don't do it.
I'm just thinking of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie with Johnny Depp.
When he's like, even me.
Everything in this room is edible, even me. But that's called cannibalism. That's the only thing I remember from that movie. That movie.
I know people think
creepy.
That movie's weird, but I enjoy it actually.
It was like creepy to me. His performance was creepy, and also there was a lot of dentist stuff, and that I don't like the dentist. I have a fear of it. So it's kind of
fun.
It was worse when I was a child, but like, you know, it influenced my look on the movie.
I get that.
Even though it has actors that I like in it, I don't think I will ever watch it again.
I should make Joe watch it.
That
seems like a movie that'd be funny to make Joe watch.
Alright. So, let's go to something maybe more happy, probably not. It's mythology. Everything is kind of fucked, and that's what we're here for. The Laestrygonians. Laestrygonians or Laestrygones? Oh, they have multiple...
I think...
Laestrygones? Yeah,
Laestrygonians
or Laestrygones. Okay.
Yeah.
Pronouncing things is hard.
We're gonna go with Laestrygonians because that's what Rick uses.
So they are a tribe of man-eating giants, sprung from Laestrygon, son of Poseidon. They're related to Percy. They are related to Percy.
Well, what did we learn from last book? Everyone's related to Percy, and he's gonna kill them no matter what.
Yeah, but I think these guys are, like, worse than Procrustes. Like, Procrustes was just, like, a plain old, like, murderer. These guys are, like, monsters.
But I come back to my point again. Is it cannibalism? Are they people?
Well, they're giants. I think cannibal implies that, like, you have to be of the same species.
Yeah.
So, they're man-eating giants. They're not cannibals.
Yeah, so, Percy, you can't call them cannibals.
Anyway.
Rick, you can't call them cannibals. Okay, sorry.
The story that they come from, no surprise, is the Odyssey.
Yay!
Whoa!
My favorite.
I never would have guessed that they would have come from the Odyssey when we're reading Sea of Monsters. Huh.
Who would have thought?
Pause for nobody surprise. So, Odysseus visits them. How many people die there? That is the question.
Well, they destroy 11 out of 12 ships, so...
Yeah, well...
A lot.
I don't understand how Odysseus fucking survives. God, that man is like... He's the luckiest unlucky man.
Well, it's because Athena wanted to fuck him with her mind. Tell me, am I wrong?
Like she did Annabeth's father.
Yeah, am I wrong? That woman had such a boner for him.
Yeah, she liked the sneaky, assholes. She liked them. They're her favorites. Yeah, so... I'm just looking to see what is the story. How did he escape? He just runs away?
So they're like hidden in a cove, like his ship.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's the main thing.
They're just hidden, and
yeah, so essentially he was far enough away from the Laestrygonians, so they destroy the ships by throwing rocks, like huge boulders at them,
like dodgeballs.
Yes, and because he sent his men up closer to check it out,
they got killed, and he didn't.
The 11 ships got killed. And Odysseus.
Fucking Odysseus.
Yeah. It's fine. And then they head off to go visit Circe.
What's the order of, like, everything that happens in the Odyssey? Like, I don't think it's gonna be, like, the same exact order here. No, it's definitely not. Okay.
It is not.
I was just like, I wonder.
Yeah, I can confirm it is not.
Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but maybe... Does Percy slay any suitors? We'll find out. We'll find out if he comes back and he murders a bunch of guys by the end of this.
Imagine the series taking that turn. It's just no longer a middle school book.
Just full-on left-hand turn
murder.
Into horror.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's some dark fantasy right there.
I like these pictures, especially the main one, when it's just like it's you can tell it's a fresco because it's sort of falling apart, but it's just like these naked guys standing up on these boulders throwing stuff at ships. I love the Renaissance. They like redid this one. This is from like around the turn of the zero. But then they, like, recreated it later, and it's hilarious to me. People are so weird.
You know, it's not, any, 5 ages, pictures.
No! Why did the second age exist?
Because it did.
Why did they think that was okay? Who came up with that? It's secretly only been 4 ages. The second one did not exist. I don't understand the mechanics of it. That's my issue.
I don't know, my dude.
I'm in a very ranty mood today, can you tell?
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I feel bad for making it more, but...
No, it's... I can't rant all day because children... Not that I really want to rant at them. I actually have pretty good students this year, but... at the end of the day, you're tired. And you just have built-up rage. So why not rant about things that are harmless, like...
Cannibalism?
Man-eating giants and cannibals.
Cannibalism. Harmless thing to rant about. Perfectly harmless.
My view is it's one of those things that is pretty universally viewed as being bad.
Yeah.
What even is this book?
I don't know. It's a book. It's the Odyssey.
I love this book series. Don't get me wrong. But my favorite part of these episodes are our Wikipedia time.
I just mentally went on a rabbit hole, and I'm trying to remember a thing, but I don't think it comes out until later. No, wait. It is these ones. Oh, wait. I think that's something that comes up in next chapter. Okay. God, I was just like, when did they mention this funny nickname that they used for the Laestrygonians? I think it's next chapter.
It might be.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I believe so.
Okay. Just have the boobs. Yep.
You will.
I looked. I checked. Okay. It is next chapter. I was like... I was going down a rabbit hole because I was like, wait.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Did I misremember it? Is it not these giants? Is it some other thing? So I started looking that up for a second, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm recording.
It's fine. We're always recording.
We're just...
Because that's how society works now.
Yeah. Anyway, Laestrygonians, they're a thing. Also, They're in Sicily, apparently?
Yeah, and the Cyclopses, too?
I don't know.
Okay, Sicily, you have fun with that.
Yeah. With the non-cannibals. They're man-eating. They're not cannibals, because they're not
They're
human.
still gonna eat you, but it's not technically cannibalism.
Exactly, so it's fine. Perfectly fine.
They're allowed to do that when...
They're not human.
Yeah. That's how that works, right?
I'm not human. Does that mean I can eat people?
Oh, shit. Warning, we do not actually condone cannibalism on the Eldest Gods. I promise.
Wait. Demigods, are they people?
Oh, shit. Now we're opening up a whole can of worms.
I'm thinking about this too much. God damn it, Rick. Why did you use the word cannibal?
God damn.
Shit, I just realized something. I could have made a joke about cannibals and the dodgeballs and the cannibals. And
Oh my god.
I don't know.
The Edward Cullen one was good.
That was a
that.
half-baked thought. Anyway, thank you. So the chapter.
Let's go to our progressive school.
Oh my god. Taylor, when I asked would you teach there, I meant the school itself, not Tribeca.
Oh, this?
Just so you know.
Oh, I'm dumb.
But I let you go on because I thought it was funny.
No. I need structure even as a teacher. Like,
I feel like you would go to that school and you'd be like, no, I'm not dealing with this bullshit. We're gonna do actual work.
I would find out about this and I'd slap a man. I'm like pretty sure the teacher's male, I think.
The English teacher?
Also, yeah.
I don't even remember.
Actually, I don't care what gender they are. I will slap them. But the only normal class is just their fucking social studies class. They're just drawing maps.
Yeah. You know, I'm also still happy we haven't gotten the whole, like... every chapter in the beginning here, I'm just gonna be like, I'm happy we're not doing the whole... And Percy was a very most unusual boy. Like...
Yeah, no,
It's so refreshing.
I feel like even if you jump into the second book, Rick does such a good thing in how he gives you back the information in case you're new.
Gives you little nuggets.
Putting it all there. And because, like, who knows? You need a refresher. Especially, say, you're somebody who read the book and then had to wait for the second one to come out. Okay.
Like, the whole, like, I'm ADHD, dyslexic, I've been kicked out of schools. One sentence.
Yeah.
Like...
And it specifically connects to what's happening.
Exactly.
It's not its own separate thing. Like, it comes up when it comes up.
Yeah. It's good shit. So, Matt Sloan.
This happens first thing in the morning.
The Lord of the Flies thing. Yeah.
With a bully. Somebody that, like, it seems like the school knows is a bully.
Probably.
This kid chipped his tooth because he took his daddy's Porsche for a joyride and ran into a "Please slow down for children" sign. I have to say, Rick really likes to hammer home the fact that Percy's poor.
Yeah.
Like, almost a little too much. Like, a little too much.
Maybe, yeah.
Because if you remember, like, in the last book, that was a big thing with the school. Like, everybody's rich and everything. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Matt here and Tyson are, like, the only two people we have at this school, really.
Yeah, nobody else goes there. It's fine.
Like, nobody else is... Oh, well, there are other named kids later, actually. But we don't know if they're rich or not.
Yeah. We meet Tyson, who we heard about at the very end of last chapter.
I forgot how much I loved this boy.
Yeah, it's like one chapter, and he's just...
I was texting Taylor as I was reading this, so I'm like, I'm crying.
I just want to say, Percy is such a good person.
Yeah.
Because he very easily could have done what everyone else did in order to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, he befriends this, what to them is a homeless child. who he mentions smells and has very worn down clothing, and unfortunately does not have the most flattering looks. And he doesn't seem to be educated in any way. He very easily could have just said, fuck you, and left.
Yeah, but Tyson's good. And Percy's good. And Percy is a Hufflepuff.
So's Tyson. I know we haven't, gotten too much into his...
You know what? You're right, though.
character, but, you can probably tell from just this.
Yeah, I think this chapter is just more of a sign that, if you think Percy is anything other than a Hufflepuff, you're wrong.
Yeah, and same with Sally, she tries to get this kid help.
Oh my god, Sally, she cares so much, and I'm crying again. I can't. I'm crying about Tyson.
It's so hard, because, I know I talk about the fact that I teach a lot, but, that's just sort of my life.
You teach? Wow.
Shit. I teach Muggle studies, even. Pretty much literally, I teach history.
Canon. It's canon.
But it's really genuinely heartbreaking when we have, some of our kids going through stuff like this. The fact that the teachers aren't doing anything here, he's just a charity case to them, especially because this is a private school.
Yep.
There's funding there. So, I just get... Tyson just makes me angry for the kids that actually exist who are facing this stuff.
Yeah. And Matt Sloan sucks.
Yeah.
Don't be a bully. I don't like it. But,
I like how he gets pushed 15 feet in the air and gets tangled in a tire swing.
Yeah.
Just because Tyson was surprised. Tyson didn't, try to fight him. That's what happens when you try to give a 6'3" person a wedgie.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't give
anybody a wedgie, but
So they're okay. I think their teachers' names are funny also. I just as I was reading this I noticed it. So the English teacher is Mr. DeMilo. The science teacher is Mrs. Tesla. And I think the principal was Mr. Bonsai or something.
Yeah.
And it's Coach Nunley. I don't know. I think these names are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Mrs. Tesla's the most on the news one.
Yeah, just a bit. Rick, I get it.
So the English teacher is oh, you guys understand the book perfectly. Yeah. Because people were literally being hurt out there, and you did fucking nothing. Percy has to promise to buy Tyson an extra peanut butter sandwich to get him to stop crying.
English teacher sucks. But the science teacher is kind of fun.
Yeah, I appreciate Mrs. Tesla.
Just explode something.
She genuinely reminds me of my chem teacher. Now, she wouldn't have done something so dumb and dangerous, but, it's fine.
I'm so glad that they, aced that. They did it.
In 30 seconds or less. It's fine.
It's wonderful. And then
Percy is mentally having this breakdown this whole time.
Yeah.
Talk about the picture.
But he's got a photo of Annabeth. Listen, my shipper heart, okay? Okay?
It's so cute. I forgot about this. I forgot that he had this picture.
Oh, babe, the fandom never forgot about this.
I didn't spend as much time on Tumblr.
I've seen so much fan art of, Percy in this picture, and just, it's great.
She's so cute.
He's got a picture of Annabeth, and he wants her there, and he won't admit it, but she's smarter than him. I'm sorry, they're just cute. Anyway.
This is why I miss teaching 8th graders. Because they're so fucking adorable.
Yeah. Oh, I love these children.
My heart. And everybody's like, is that your fucking girlfriend? And then they rip it up!
Fuck you!
And why didn't anybody question when Marrow Sucker, Skull Eater, and Joe Bob eat the picture?
I don't know, but no human beings had names like that.
Fucking Joe Bob.
Joe Bob's not a real name!
I'm sorry if you're out there and your name is Joe Bob.
Rick's coming out there for all the people named Joe Bob.
It would be funny if Joe's middle name was Robert or something, but it is not.
Well, now I'm only gonna call him Joe Bob.
You're gonna call Joe Bob?
Yes.
And he just won't understand, and it's gonna be great.
Be wonderful, you know? Your boyfriend's a cannibal.
Well, I guess I'm gonna die.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I've been living with Shia LaBeouf this whole time? Shia the Beef?
I'm actively dying in this episode.
I, never call him Shia LaBeouf. I always call him Shia the Beef.
That's amazing.
And, somehow he came up in class the other day, and I referred to him as Shia the Beef, and, one person got it. It was, only one person in the class was taking French. They're now my favorite.
I also took French.
See, you get it.
I do get it.
And that's what matters. So now, after that fun, I have a
rant?
PSA. Do not use the R word, ever, when you are talking about people. Just, literally just don't. Just because somebody is at a different ability level as you doesn't mean they are slow. They are just at a different time in their life, and they are just built to be someone different than you. So don't call them the R word. I used to, my kids knew that the only time I would yell at them was if I heard them use that word. And boy, did I yell. I trained them to stop doing it. But, genuinely, and this goes for any slur.
Yeah.
Just because you don't see yourself in the same category, we'll say, as someone else, doesn't mean you have the right to label them with something that is very clearly derogatory. And if you're a person like that, I would say, we don't really want you in our community. We're here to be an open and loving community, and, if me saying this turns you off, then
fuck
see
you.
Ya. Rant over. And if you don't know what I mean by the R word,
read the book.
Just move on.
Just read the book.
Yeah, just move on. Yeah. You'll know.
Yeah. So that happens. And Percy hears a girl's voice whispering. But
he's about to go to his death, so,
But he doesn't see anybody there, so, and no girl there would be caught dead saying his name. I think that's funny. That's very middle school to me.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, I fucking loved teaching middle school because this kind of stuff was all day, every day. Well, not the invisible part or, the exploding dodgeballs. That, unfortunately, was not part of it. But,
that's the fun stuff.
Little kid crushes were great.
Yeah. So, their gym uniforms. They look adorable. I would love to wear them, actually, because I love tie-dye. Anyway.
Next time we meet, we're gonna get matching sky blue shorts and tie-dyed shirts.
You know what we should do? We should get, orange tie-dyed Camp Half-Blood shirts.
Mm-hmm. And sky blue shorts.
Why aren't the Camp Half-Blood shirts tie-dye? That's what upsets me. They should have been white shirts that people tie-dyed.
Uniformity.
But that's how camp shirts are. Or at least that's how all my camp shirts were.
I didn't go to camp, so I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a pretty boring childhood.
No, you didn't. That is a lie.
Okay, I didn't have a traditionally... My lack of boring childhood is not, is because it is strange in many, many ways.
Well, we're not going into all of that.
That's why my kids called me a grandpa yesterday, because I always tell stories.
We don't have time to unpack Taylor's childhood at the moment, but,
We will never have enough time to unpack Taylor's childhood. I am 23, and I think I've lived, 5 lives.
At least.
It's fine.
So it's kind of cute that Percy has to, like, watch the door while Tyson changes, because, like, this is friendship. Anyway.
Yeah, and I feel like, I know I had friends do that in middle school for me, because I was always very self-conscious, because I was always heavier, and, like, it's always nice to have that, like, know you have at least one friend who's willing to do that for you.
Yeah, I was definitely the kid who just went into a bathroom stall to change.
Yeah, I normally did, but, like, if I was running late because you had 3 minutes to get from class to class and then had to change as fast as possible. Remember middle school?
I don't like to. I really, really don't like to. Like, there's a reason why most of that has been blocked out of my memory.
Yeah. There's a reason I went to cyber school for 2 years. And they were during middle school.
I did not like gym. I did not like gym.
It's fine.
Also, bullies really piss me off. Anyway.
Yeah. Let's play some dodgeball with essentially Professor Binns as the gym teacher.
I love how Percy's like, oh, he's basically like the Oracle of Camp, except the Oracle moves more. The mummy, the shriveled up mummy in the attic moves more than this old man.
And he's like, I haven't observed any green smoke, but there's always a chance.
You know, it would have been funny if, like, plot twist, this man is actually, like, a mythological person. Like, he's just, like, old man something or other. Like, not an important one, just somebody.
No, I really just want him to be a ghost.
Plot
That's
twist,
all I want.
he's just dead.
No, he just is Professor Binns.
Oh, okay, so this is actually canon to Harry Potter.
Yeah,
and therefore
this is how we're connecting the two.
Canon to the MCU.
Yeah, this is how we're connecting it all. It was Professor Binns all along.
Was Professor Binns all along.
Okay, so Sloane gets to be a team captain, and he makes Percy be the other one.
And then it's just popular kids versus the nerds! Oh, so we get two other kids who are named. We get the computer geek and the calculus whiz.
Raj Mandali.
That feels like
could have done better there.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and they also say that he yells something in Urdu, like, have a problem with a little bit of, a little xenophobia there.
It's not great.
Being spilt in. Yeah. Tyson mentions that something smells funny.
Yeah, something smells funny. I wonder what. Is it the people who are sweaty in gym class?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I don't miss about teaching middle schoolers. The overwhelming reek.
Oh, God. The hormones.
So bad. So bad. So they start the game.
Killing people.
Immediately. I mean, Percy's eyesight goes fuzzy because he gets hit in the stomach so hard.
Yep, and one of the guys calls him Perseus. Oh, nobody knows his name is Perseus.
Oh, and remember when Tyson said they smell funny?
Oh, they're monsters. Guess what? They're monsters. They're giants.
Fucking rip. And
they look scary as hell, and they have tattoos with hearts.
That's my favorite part. JB loves baby cakes.
I want to know, who is Baby Cakes?
That part makes me laugh because I call my 2-year-old sister Baby Cakes.
My mom calls me Baby Cakes.
Well, nobody else... I'm the only one who calls her Baby Cakes. And anytime I call her Baby Cakes, she goes, Baby Cakes! And, like, does this giggle and runs away, and it's so cute. And so this sort of gave me joy because then I kept thinking about her, even though this is not a fun time for Percy.
It's not a fun time.
It's fine.
I also have a question here about Matt. So he can see through the mist.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how much of it he sees.
Is it because he's closer to them? Or I don't know. I want to go with, like, one of my theories again, where I'm like, what if he's a demigod? But I don't want him to be a demigod.
I don't think he's a demigod. I think he's like Sally, who can see, like, through the mist in some points.
Yeah.
I don't know. Part of it Because then he also blames everything on Percy in the end. So
he might have seen everything and then just blamed it on Percy because Percy was like. Well,
see, that's the thing is like I don't know.
I think he saw all of the shit and was just like, nah, I'm gonna blame Percy because I don't want to get blamed because they were my friends.
Yeah. So we get our new dodgeballs. They are bronze cannonballs.
Yeah.
That are perforated like wiffle balls with fire bubbling out of them.
Okay, are these made of celestial bronze?
See, yeah, I mean...
Do they hit any of the kids?
No, they don't.
Okay.
Because Percy gets...
I feel like if they only
Corey
hit...
out of the way. Tyson and... Well, only Tyson.
Yeah, if they only hit Tyson, then, safe to say... Might be magical. Possibly.
It's fine.
We don't know what he is yet. I mean, we do. But, he caught the flaming balls. He's not normal. Anyway.
And Nunley doesn't react at all.
No, this man is dead. This man is fully dead.
They thankfully get Corey out of the way before he gets blasted to pieces. So that's positive. But Joe Bob doesn't let anybody out. And Percy's like, oh man, I need Riptide.
And he doesn't have fucking pockets.
I'm not... Never have pockets when you need pockets. He now understands what it's like to be a girl. Or to wear what is titled as women's clothing.
Yeah, well,
wear dresses if you want, but,
I mean, at least, girls have, the bra pocket. He don't even have that.
See, I
I wonder if Riptide would appear in that.
In my sweatiness. Oh my god. Just pen through the heart. You don't even have to open it into the sword. You're just gonna get fucking stabbed in the heart by your pen returning to your bra. But would anybody expect a sword to come out of your bra? Probably not.
Why I wear a sports bra. Anyway.
To protect you from being stabbed by your sword pen?
Nah, because it's looser, and it...
Okay.
Anyway.
They want to eat him, that's fun.
Yeah, but they're not cannibals.
Tyson is like, nah, you can't fucking hurt my best friend. And he throws himself in front of these fucking balls. But he catches them!
Yeah.
And he hurls them back and yells, bad!
Yeah.
What a man.
Maybe a man.
Am I a man? Or am I a muppet?
I knew you were gonna do that. I felt it coming on.
I'm very predictable, it's fine.
Yeah.
So there are fucking explosions and Nunley is still fucking sitting there.
God. It's Ben's. It's Ben's. Anyway.
So he gets them to throw the ball at the locker room door so he can get to his pants. Great.
I need to get to my pants!
I prefer to have, not mention Riptide, just I need to get to my pants.
Grover loses his pants! No, actually it's Percy this time.
I bet they're, short shorts, too. They're not,
No, they're jeans!
Basketball shorts. No, I mean the gym shorts he's wearing. I bet they're running shorts. The short shorts.
Percy's wearing short shorts?
Oh, now that I just thought about this, Joe was wearing sky blue running shorts earlier today.
Well, he truly is Joe Bob.
No! Joe Bob! But yeah, I want to know what Baby Cakes is.
I don't know. His girlfriend?
I don't know if it's his girlfriend or his pet.
Maybe. I don't know. It's a question I have. But Tyson is doing great, fighting off these cannibals.
Yeah, go fucking Tyson.
Tyson, my main man, he's doing it. And Percy is not doing much of anything.
Percy is useless here, but for good reason. What is he supposed to do?
He doesn't have water, he doesn't have a sword, he's just a boy.
Percy.
And then guess who saves him? His girlfriend. Oh, sorry, Annabeth.
Glowing princess girl.
I love her.
Princess hair.
I
love her princess hair.
love her.
And yeah, she just stabs Joe Bob in the tummy.
And then
it's fine.
Matt Sloan is like, it's her!
It's the girl! And then Annabeth punches him in the face, and I love it.
Oh my god. This. Like, I'm just thinking about how I wish this was in, like, a live-action form. It was very much not in the movie at all, but someday, perhaps, Disney Plus, if you ever get to go past Lightning Thief and get to Sea of Monsters, oh my goodness. I just want to see Annabeth punch this guy in the face.
That'd be great. I'm on board. So Mr. Bonsai, or Hermione slapping Draco.
That was a bitch slap. It's a good bitch slap.
It was great. It's like one of the few parts of that movie I've seen. It's just
well, in the movie
clip
it's a punch,
of her.
but yeah.
Oh yeah, she does punch him.
But in the book it's a slap.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Bonsai and the teachers come in, and fucking Matt Sloan is like, it was Percy.
It was all Percy. He did it. I didn't have anything to do with it. No, those kids weren't my friends or anything.
And they're not focused on it right away because Annabeth and Percy are like, Annabeth, you were watching me sleep? And Annabeth is like, no, I definitely wasn't.
I'm not like
we
a
have to
100-year-old
go.
vampire or anything. I wasn't watching you while you
We have to
slept.
go. And poor Tyson says his head hurts. And you know, if that's all that hurts you, man, good for you.
This boy is made of steel.
He is the fucking hero.
Oh my goodness.
It's the second chapter.
He's the Man of Steel. Tyson is
Oh my
Superman.
He's Stalin? Did you know that Stalin's name means Man of Steel?
I don't like... No, he's Superman. Please don't take this away from me. No, actually, he's Superboy. I take that back. He's Superboy.
Okay, there you go.
It makes more sense.
I was sitting in an IHOP one time, and our IHOP waiter, like, grabbed my friend by his shoulders and whipped him around because we were talking about Stalin, you know, like you do at an IHOP. And he's like, did you know that Stalin meant Man of Steel? And we're all like, yeah. But what a random thing for an IHOP waiter to try and tell you.
What the hell? Taylor, what is your life?
His name was Moses. I ran into Moses 3 years later at a wedding. That was one of the happiest days of my life. Running into Moses again.
Still, one of my favorite stories my mom told me is, a kid she knew in, like, high school chose his confirmation name to be Moses. Moses is not a saint.
Correct.
He still chose Moses!
I mean, if they let him choose it.
Yeah. You know?
You do you, fam.
Yeah. Anyway, Percy Jackson.
So Percy and Tyson run after Annabeth at the end.
Yeah, that is mostly it. He grabs Riptide out of his jeans, but he doesn't take his jeans.
He secretly likes the sky blue shorts.
He likes wearing his short shorts.
They show off his legs. They show off his legs.
His nice 12-year-old legs. No, 13? He's 13 now. Yeah. His nice 13-year-old legs.
He's almost 14. He's almost there.
He is. I mean, he made it to June. So...
pretty impressive.
He did it. Our boy did it.
Oh my god. I love this book so much.
I was like, wow, we're getting to, like, the second book. Okay. And, like, I don't know, second books are, like, never as good as the first. But I'm enjoying it because we're back and we're doing this, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I am on board. I just love... I think part of it for me, though, is I love the Odyssey a lot. And this book is essentially the Odyssey.
So I think last time I was like, which thing does Lightning Thief map onto? And
yeah.
So I think it mostly is just like the tale of Perseus, kind of. That's like the closest thing it does, because it has Medusa, and it has the whole thing with Gabe, who is like the creepy dude. I mentioned this last season, The creepy dude who is trying to date Perseus's mom.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of got the whole thing about that. So, Lightning Thief maps closest to Perseus's stuff. Well, this is the Odyssey. We'll get to other things in other books. But, like, I mean, everything is kind of, whatever. Because there will be more than what is in the actual stories. This is not exactly the Odyssey. Word for word.
Yeah. Thank the gods.
There are no suitors, as I said. Spoilers. Percy does not do a murder, as far as I know. I could be wrong, unless there's another Procrustes situation.
He got his murder out of the way last book.
Unless I find myself to be wrong and there's another Procrustes situation going on.
That's true, we didn't expect Procrustes to be a person.
He was just a dude. He wasn't an interesting dude. I mean, he was, but like,
Not in a good way.
Not in a good way. He was just like, okay, the fuck is happening here? Anyway, do you got a plug, Taylor?
Yeah, on that really positive note.
I'm really great at transitions.
It's truly our forte, is the art of transition. My plug is The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornichek. It is the book we read for our September Movie Night Crew Network book club that I run. Yeah, so if you join the Patreon and join our Discord, you know what you can do? You can come read books with a bunch of nerdy people.
You can join another Discord where they do books.
Off the Discord! It's real fancy. I know, this month we are reading They Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson, who also wrote The Haunting of Hill House. So, yeah. So, The Witch's Heart was a retelling of Angrboda, who was one of Loki's wives.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get to finish it because I started a new job, and my life and I'm in grad school. But I'm about halfway through, so it's really cool, because, like, she's the mother of hell, so, and among others, but, it's cool. I'm not saying she has a part in Ragnarok or anything, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
everything's fine.
Well,
It's fine. So, it is really well written, it's just a little long.
Taylor has a life, for some reason.
Unfortunately. I miss the good old days of freshman and sophomore year of college.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Nothing.
I think you can do a lot of things.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You can do nothing about that, though. So my plug... Okay, so I teased this to Taylor, and I hope I probably hyped it up too much already now. So... My favorite Wii game series is called My Sims, and I started, replaying some of the old games, because I was obsessed with this series of games. Not Sims, not The Sims. My Sims.
Yeah, this is where I'm confused.
There is no space between these words, it's just My Sims. And...
Okay.
There are all these cute little chibi people living in this cute little town.
Oh, that's way up in your...
Yeah, and they all have these cute little personalities. I just love them. And most of these games are just, fun little, there's the original where you make the town and all that shit. And there's, My Sims Kingdom where you do that, but it's with, a bunch of islands and you have magic for some reason. But my favorite of these games is My Sims Agents, because it has a cool plot, and it's peak. It is peak. Peak
so this
what?
is for
I don't know.
Wii?
This is for Wii. It was, from 2010, I think, Agents, I want to say.
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, and this game had, this whole, you had to solve a whole weird mystery, and there was this evil dude trying to get, a magic crown, that could create nightmares. And you start off as like the town detective, and then you become a secret agent or special agent, sorry. And then it's just really cool. It's just really good.
Okay, I think I remember seeing this.
And I think my favorite section of the game is just when you get to go to this creepy house. Like the basic, you get to go to this party at a creepy mansion, and you're all like, oh, did the butler do it? You have to actually prove the butler innocent. But anyway, he's also a zombie.
What the fuck?
My favorite character in all of these games is Violet Nightshade, and she's just the goth bitch, and I love her.
I have so many questions.
And her kid sister is named Poppy, and she runs the flower shop, and she's like the sweetest person. God, I love this game series. You don't understand.
It sounds adorable.
It's so...
But it's also for Wii.
I know. That's what makes me sad, is I collected every single one of these games, and I still play it on my Wii. My Wii sounds like it is gonna have a heart attack right now. Every time I play it.
I mean, me too, but
it's like, it's not doing great. My mom's like, that is gonna die on you. And I'm like, I just want to play this game, okay?
Let me enjoy it until it dies.
I'm gonna enjoy it. I have to talk. You know what? I've been thinking about what I need to make a PowerPoint on for a PowerPoint party later this month. Well, next month as I'm recording this. And I think I need to make it on my Sims. Because I'm having a moment.
Please. And then please share it with me, because I'm very interested.
I'm having a moment. I just love it. And yeah, I'm gonna cry.
You've been having a very teary night.
I am emotional! I love Tyson, and I love my goth girlfriend.
You're adorable.
Yeah.
Now I won't get to see you for like a couple weeks now.
We could always just like chat, my dude.
You're gonna be in Disney.
Yeah? We can still chat. That is a thing we can do.
Well, yeah, we still message each other, but I won't get to see you for 14 days.
We can always do a call. That is a thing that can happen.
Please call me in the middle of Disney. Take me with you.
Okay.
I've never been to Disney. I'll just go on your phone.
When we get enough money from the Patreon, I will take Taylor to Disney. Could this be a Patreon goal?
This is all we're saving up for. This is the only reason we have a Patreon. It's not because, like, microphones are expensive or anything.
I need to pay myself back from a microphone.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, I will just keep talking about my Sims if we stay on this call. So... Anyway. I had to think about what the new outro was. Taylor, get out of my fucking cabin.
No. You can follow the podcast socials at Of the Eldest Gods Pod on Instagram and at Of the Eldest Gods on Twitter. You can send an iris message to us through oftheeldestgodspod@gmail.com. You can follow me, Taylor, at Taylor from Cabin 6 on Instagram, and Historical Femme, spelled FEMME, on Twitter. Catch me on episodes of the Restricted Section, Hell from Elsewhere, and True Stories of a Tryhard.
You can follow me, Charlie, at GreenPixie12 on most platforms, mainly Instagram and Tumblr. But on Twitter, I'm at GreenPixie123, which I'm not salty about. No, not at all. I also have an art Instagram that I sometimes use at GreenPixieDraws. I sometimes do the YouTube thing on my channel, Charlie Mack. That's MACK.
Our music was written by Nora Strauss-Riggs and recorded and edited by Ian Emmerich. You can find Nora at Kane_I, that's I as in the body part, on Instagram and Twitter. Feel free to message her about making music for your project or editing your pod. She's the host of Siblings and Fandoms, where Nora and her sister Maddie talk about fandoms they're part of, ones they're not, and everything in between. She is also the host of Modern Musical Origin, which is an informative show delving into the history of different instruments and styles of music. You can find both of those pods on all the major podcasting apps. We are proud to be part of the Movie Night Crew Network, which features the Restricted section, a chapter-by-chapter Harry Potter pod with lots of spoilers all the times, the Movie Night Crew, join some friends as they react to some terrible, some meh, some really great movies. Fandom's Gone Wrong, a fandom-filled show co-hosted by our own Charlie. Content and Capable, where we follow Sam as he tries to figure out what it truly means to adult. And My Cabbages, an Avatar podcast that follows the true hero of the Avatar The Last Airbender series, the Cabbage Cart Guy.
Coffee, tea, honor, cabbage. Long ago, the four elements lived in harmony. Then, shit went totally cray when the Avatar attacked. Only the Cabbage Man, merchant of fine cruciferous vegetables, could stand against his trolling. But when the world needed some dank veg, he vanished. 10 years have passed, and my partner and I have started a new podcast.
My Cabbages! An Avatar podcast.
A weekly show about Avatar The Last Airbender. Whether it's Sokka's new line of cologne.
Hey, look at you, sitting there on a seal. Well, now look back at me. I'm on an even bigger seal. Now look away.
D&D related antics.
You have to make an acrobatics check for that, and Aang just unzips his pants and whips out his D20s. He's just I got this.
Or randomly breaking into song.
Go bending waterfall.
We'll stumble our way through the greatest show ever made, one episode at a time.
You can reach us at CabbageCast, which is our Twitter, or
subscribe wherever you catch pod.
Rotten cabbages? What kind of slum do you think this is?
Of the Eldest Gods is based on the series by Rick Riordan. Right now, we are discussing Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Remember to follow us on your favorite podcatcher and meet us back here every Thursday.
That is my October plan. I have to watch every version of Scooby-Doo, if possible.
That movie sucked. I kind of liked it.
Movie Night Crew Network.